Hello students, in previous part we have studied about the different parts of reproductive system in human male. In this part we will discuss on different types of glands, secretion of the glands as well as duct. We have already studied there is a pair of glands present in the pathway of the vasa deferens. This paired gland is called prostate gland. The first one is glands seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle is a paired gland. It means it is found in pair. One is right side, another one is left side. It is found in pair in number. Each gland length is nearly 5 cm. Length of seminal vesicle gland is 5 cm. These glands contain some substances which provide nutrition to the sperm. Secretion through this gland. It means this gland contains fructose, inositol, citric acid, etc. This citric acid activate or prevent the sperm into the female vaginal tract, because the female vaginal tract nature is acidic, and citric acid with carbonate ions that is secreted by a donate cell. A donate cell is chestnut cell called a gland called prostate gland. The bicarbonate ions are also secreted from here. Fructose and inositol. These are the nutritive substances for the sperms. So this gland provide nutrition to the sperm. They are found in pairs. All the secretion substances or we can say that all substances are poured through the seminal vesicle to the ampulla, and the part of vasa deferens, this duct is called ejaculatory duct. Secretion, or we can say that poured of these substances, which were fructose, inositol, citric acid. All these substances are poured into the secretion, or you can say poured into the ampulla of vasa deferens, as well as we can say that ejaculatory duct. This is another name of vasa deferens, because from ampulla to urethra this duct is called ejaculatory duct. Next one is prostate gland. Prostate gland found a single, which is a chestnut. Prostate gland. This is a single gland. We have already studied about this is a donut shape cell, or we can say that chestnut in shape. Chestnut or donut in shape. This gland also secretes some substances which help provide nutrition as well as neutralize the nature of the sperm in vaginal tract. Which chemical substances are secreted by the prostate gland? Lipid, bicarbonate ions and some amount of citric acid. These bicarbonate ions provide the pH of sperm, or we can say semen, 7.4. It is the main, otherwise we can say it 7.2 to 7.7. The pH of semen is 7.2 to 7.7. This is presentation of bicarbonate ions. Lipid provide nutrition. It is the nutritive substance. It is the nutritive substance for the sperm. As we know that in female vaginal tract, the nature in the female vaginal tract is acidic. And in acidic nature, the sperms are not able to move. We can say that sperms may be degenerate. This bicarbonate ions protect the sperm from that acidic nature and makes the neutralization so that the sperm can move or sperm can pass the uterus pathway as well as reach to the fallopian tube. Vaginal tract nature is acidic, but due to the affluence of bicarbonate ions, these bicarbonate ions protect the sperm in female vaginal tract or female vaginal acidic medium to neutralize as well as the sperm reach to the fallopian tube. Lipid is the nutritive substance for sperm, and bicarbonate ions provide the neutralization, or you can say that the vaginal tract acidic nature to neutralize. Citric acid activate the sperm. The citric acid which is secreted by the seminal vesicle as well as prostate gland. What is the role of citric acid? Activate the sperm. This is the role of prostate gland. One another pair of gland is bulbourethral glands as well as we can say that Cowper's gland. Third one is Cowper's gland. Cowper's glands also found in pair. These are P-shaped in structure, and they are found at the base of the penis, muscular organs, penis. Found here located base of the penis. One more thing about the seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle gland is muscular as well as a saccular gland. We can say that it is a muscular and saccular gland. One more thing which we have forgotten. Seminal vesicle is a muscular as well as a saccular gland. Cowper's glands, again listen, Cowper's glands, these glands also called bulbourethral gland. It is found in pair, P-shaped and located at the base of the penis. What is the role of the Cowper's gland? The secretion of Cowper gland is mucus. It secretes mucus. This mucus provides the lubrication. It helps in lubrication, means before copulation process, Cowper's gland secretes mucus, and this provides the lubrication so that there is no any obstacle may occur into the pathway of the penis to insert into the vagina. So we can say that what is the role of Cowper's gland? Cowper's gland help in lubrication. Why? Because they secrete a mucus, is some fluid-like substance, mucus, that help in lubrication. Clear? Next one is the duct. We have seen that seminal vesicle secretes all the substances into the ejaculating duct. How the prostate gland secretes these chemical substances in the pathway or in the ejaculating duct? In prostate gland, there are 30 to 40 tubular, tubulovascular structure. There are 30 to 40 tubulovascular structure present in the prostate gland, because we have seen that prostate gland is a donate chestnut gland. The urethra pass through here. So how these prostate glands secrete the chemical substance into the urethra? Prostate gland contains 30 to 40 tubulovascular glands which connect to the urethra. It means this one line. These 30 to 40 tubular structures secretes the chemical substances like as lipid, bicarbonate ions and citric acid into the urethra. So we can say that prostate gland secretes substances into the urethra, whereas seminal vesicle secretion into the ejaculatory duct. This is secreted in the urethra. And Cowper's glands also secretes the mucus or lubricant into the urethra. But at the time of only before copulation, these substances may secreted from here. The next one is, we have seen that glans penis. What is glans penis? If the exterior or anterior part of the penis becomes wider. This wider part, which contains hairless as well as smooth skinny. This is the hairless, smooth, shiny skin. This protrude or enlarged part of the anterior penis is called glans penis. At the neck of glans penis, one dark line present. This dark line is also secretes some whitish fluid or whitish substance to protect from the germs. This also contains whitish fluid. But this fluid is not mixed into the urethra. It is the outer cutting lines which is present at the neck of the glans penis. Clear? This one is structure. Next one is, what is the role of semen? What is the semen and how is the structure of internal structure of a penis? Semen. Semen, it is a mixture of seminal plasma and sperm. The mixture of seminal plasma, which is whitish in color, with sperm is called semen. Sperm present, as we have seen that one time a normal human body secretes semen is, the value of secretion of semen is 2.5 to 5 ml ejaculation can take place in a normal human body, in which 10% only sperm present in this valuable semen amount. Only 10% sperms may present. This 10% sperms may, out of 10%, it means suppose one time a normal human body secretes 4 ml of ejaculation semen, and that contains 10% sperm. That 10% sperms, out of that 10, suppose now they are 100. Out of 100, 60 are normally and 40 are show vigorously movement. So we can say that 40 destroyed at the time of secretion. 60% remains. Out of 60% remains, only 100 sperms may reach to the fallopian tube, which pass all the vaginal tract, such like as uterus, cervix, and as well as vaginal tract. Clear? Which we have already studied. One time ejaculation value is this one semen, and it contains total 200 to 300 millions of sperms. millions of sperm. This one-time ejaculation contains 200 to 300 millions of sperms. If the secretion of sperm is lower than 20 million per ml, 20 million per ml, if the secretion of sperm remains lower than 20 million of per ml sperm, the male is sterile. Clear? Now, what is the structure of internal structure of penis, or we can say that how is the transversely section show the male penis? The transversely section of male penis or transverse section of penis. If we cut the penis from here, we can see that a penis may consist some this one like structures, and at the time of before copulation process, there is no erectness present in the penis. At this time, without erectness, the penis lives here. And at the time of lips, this is the anterior part and this one is the posterior. But at the time of exile, or we can say the erectness, this part becomes anterior and this becomes posterior. So we can show the structure of erectile nature. So this is the posterior part and this one is anterior part. This posterior and anterior part at the time of erectile. It means at the time of before copulation, the penis remains limp, and limp time it remains anterior. This one is the posterior. But during the erectile, this part becomes anterior and this one is the posterior. At the posterior end, there are two cylindrical structures present. There are two cylindrical structures. This one, posterior. As we have studied, the penis contains three cylindrical tubular structures. Two remains towards the posterior and one remains towards the anterior. As we transverse the penis, we can see that there are three cylindrical tubules present in the penis. These three tubule structures, out of these three, two remains towards the posterior, and this posterior part is at the time of erectile. It means the lower portion which becomes straight towards us, that is the anterior and posterior. Posterior end it contains two cylindrical tubules and anterior end it contains one cylindrical tubules. These two posterior tubules are called corpus cavernosa. Corpus cavernosa. As well as we can say that corpora cavernosa. Corpora cavernosa. These two cylindrical tubes and one tubule which remains toward the anterior part, which is called corpus spongiosum. Corpus spongiosum, as well as it is called corpus urethrae. Corpus urethrae. Again listen, as we transversely section the penis, we can see that in penis there are three cylindrical tubules. It means those three cylindrical tubules can be seen this line. Two remains towards the posterior end, which are known as corpus cavernosa or corpora cavernosa, and one remains towards the anterior part, which is called corpus spongiosum as well as corpus urethrae. Corpus urethri consists an oval shaped opening. This oval shaped opening is called meatus. This is the oval shaped structure. This is called meatus. Through the urine as well as sperm is secreted by the male. And these cylindrical tubules consist of many blood vessels. They contain many blood vessels. In this, arteries, veins which follow the blood. These are contains many blood vessels. With the help of these blood vessels, the blood circulates through these tubules, through these arteries, and this provide the blood pressure. This blood pressure provide the erectness in the penis. These are the blood vessels. These blood vessels also found in the anterior part, corpus spongiosum also. They also contain blood vessels. Through the blood circulates, as the blood circulates, the pressure is created. With the help of these blood pressure increased or created, the erectileness can be seen in the human penis. All three tubulars, cylindrical tubules present in the fluid. This is the connective fluid present. Connective fluid. So transversely section can show this vulnar structure. If we transversely cut the piece of penis, then we can say this vulnar structure. Two parts, two cylindrical tubules contains towards the posterior end and one towards the anterior. Anterior tubule structure is called corpora spongiosum as well as corpora urethri. Hence, two remains towards the posterior end, which is called corpora cavernosa or corpus cavernosa. Clear? This structure is present in the human penis, and due to the presentation of huge number of blood vessels, the blood flows through these blood vessels may create the pressure, and due to this pressure, the erectileness can be seen in the human penis. As the blood pressure lower down, the erectileness can be decreased and the penis remains limp in position. In next part, we will discuss on female reproductive system.